Hi everybody, it's Liz from Zuniberry Designs. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me as I go through October 2025 sticker pack. I'll buy it very close to the end. We're at September 30th for this release, but I hope that you are going to still enjoy it and use it in your digital planner. My digital planning app that I like to use is Noteful. And so we're going to open up the sticker book so that I can show you what is included. Now, just wanted to draw your attention to that I will be creating the Noteful sticker books in this slim version, which works great for split view planning, as well as the pre-cropped PNG files. I am no longer going to be creating any other note-taking apps slim versions, such as GoodNotes. I apologize for that, but it is tedious. It takes a lot of time, and I just have to pare down. But I do have included the PDF in the slim version that will open up in any note-taking app, where you can then split screen with your Files app and drag those stickers into the slim book. You do have to duplicate the pages as many times as you need to, but I think it's a great alternative. So let's take a look at the palette for October. It is its own sticker, and it's a really nice autumnal color. What I like to do in Noteful is I like to take this sticker and save it into my dot stickers icon at the top here. And so I will just simply save it. And I've already created a collection here that's called Color Palettes. And when I tap on it and save it in there, it will save my color palette, which I've already done in here. And I think of your gave me this idea, and I think it's a phenomenal idea. You can have all of your color palettes in here, so you're not limited to just one. You can always go back and look at and pull any color palette you want. Let's just open that up so I can show you. Up, and you can use whatever color palettes that I have given you. Let's delete that. Included in the Dropbox folder is also a Procreate color palette, and when you tap on it, it will load up into your swatches, and you will have the same color palette in Procreate, because I thought moving forward I will continue to do that, because I have released a couple of Procreate brushes, and why not have the color palette for each month in there, right, for you to use. Okay, so these are the little backgrounds that I've created for October for the weekly view. You don't need to use them just for the weekly view. This could be a daily card. You could also use it as a goal card. Write down your goal, the top 3 things that you need to do, any details, whether or not you achieved your goal. So many uses for it, and it turns out to be super cute. I love the texture. I love me a good drop shadow. And it is in the entire color palette. I'll show you shortly how I'm using that. Moving on, so cute. I love the clipboards and how they turned out. Now, I did not, they're in 6 of the colors. I did not use the 2 lightest ones. They just did not look good in the lighter colors, but you get 6 clipboards, and they do also have a beautiful texture on them. And you can use them really small on your page with just a due date on there, and put your due date in red if you really need something highlighted, or you can use them bigger on the page. And if you are using them bigger on the page, I have a couple of things that you can add on top. So we've got a tracker, a weekly tracker, Monday start, Sunday start, an additional item to put on the page, some bigger items like daily for the week, Sunday to Saturday, so you could write items down in each week. It could be your menu every day, and at Monday start, as well as, oh, I really like this one. This is your health and wellness chart. Check off if you take, excuse me, took your vitamins, water intake, fitness, productivity, and this is a currently insert for you. You don't have to put them on the clipboards, but you can use them on their own, but they look really cute on the clipboards. And some lines and a checklist for you. Okay, moving on. In October of 2024, I did create a whole bunch of these Dymo word strips. And so I decided to add to it because I love when I'm able to use my stickers from the past, October 23, 24, and 25 interchangeably, and have the colors maybe not matchy-matchy, but still cohesive. And so I have created a whole bunch of these for you in the entire color palette. They're really cute to put on top of photos or photo frames as well. Okay, and these are tags, and I had so much fun creating these. I couldn't stop. These are the darker ones. They have a gorgeous texture, a nice drop shadow, and this realistic ring. And so here are some of the tags that I created for you. Boo! I love this one with the spider going down the side. Happy Halloween, and a really beautiful moth. And these are great. You could put words on there. You can add photos on there. Anything that you want to. You could layer them. They're really, really pretty. I love that this one is got the leaves on it, and this one says Autumn Memories, and putting those two together layered, so pretty. Let's go jump in the leaves, welcome fall, cozy season. And again, here's one that could be like a background for photos, or even you could put a white, Noteful has the shapes. You could put a white shape on there and add some text on there. Pumpkins. I went crazy with these because these were so much fun. Thankful for my family. In Canada, in October, we have Thanksgiving, but you certainly can move that over to November and use it then. Two beautiful cozy vibes. And oh, look at these patterns on here. Just fall and elegant and so pretty. And in the blues as well. Snap, you can add a photo in here, what's on your nightstand, and give thanks. And then some decorative stickers, definitely in autumn colors. I love putting leaves on my pages and little elements like that. Here are some bigger ones that you can add. Take the opacity down and they look really nice as a background. And then here are some elements that go across the page, or if you flip them, they can go horizontal, vertically as well. And a couple of sticky notes. Although I have my color changing sticky notes, I thought it would be fun to add a couple more in here. And then these little tabs, which are so cute, that you can put behind something and link it to somewhere else in your planner, to another planner, or even to the web. And what's cute about these is that there's these little hidden messages. So I know that you would typically put it behind something so you just saw the tab, but when you pull it out, there's these cute little messages on them. I had a lot of fun making those as well. Okay, and these are coffee cups. How gorgeous are these? Look at that texture and definition of these. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with these. I am obsessed, and I have so many ideas moving forward. And you get a bonus, and this is for Noteful users, or for Noteful users only. So these are 2 color changing stickers that you get. So these tags you can use moving forward and put into any color that you want to. Look at that beautiful texture, the realistic little metal circle, and the drop shadow. And you can change the colors of those. And here is the little Dymo strip, and the text that I'm using on it is called, let me look that up, FZM Embossed Text Light, and it comes in a thicker one as well. Love this text. So this is color changing as well, so that you can create your own word strips. Now you don't have to use this text. You can use whatever font that you want to. So what I like to do is have in my little stickers up here a section for color changing stickers. So I would basically do the same thing, is save this and find my section that's, you need to create your areas to begin with, press color change and save it. And now I've got all my color changing stickers there at a fingertip so that I can use them. I can see that this one if I take that off, did not save. So let's try to save it into color changing. And there it's saved. Perfect. Okay, so let me show you how I am using them in my planner. I am in the October planner that is housed in my, let's move a page over, in my plan and journal organizer for 2025. And yes, there will be one for 2026 along with, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to come out with 2 planners. And I'm hoping to release the new planners sometime in the first week of November for you, and I hope that you enjoy them. Let's go back to how I'm using my stickers. Here is the cover, and we're just going to head over to week 1. So here is the card that I filled out. I just used whatever font I had. Let's make sure that I'm on the right section here. And this font was called Rubbero. You can use anything that you want to. And here are my top 3 for the day. Anything else that I need to do, my dinner plans, the weather, did I take my vitamins, how many minutes did I walk, how much water did I drink. Really, you can use it so many different ways. Here is the tab that I showed you. And when you pull it up, I just love having that little message behind here. So I've linked this, and in Noteful, it is so easy to link to another page, to another planner in Noteful, to the web. I just love it. It is just so easy. So I've linked this day to a Thanksgiving menu. And so I, at my fingertips, can go back and forth with that. Now, right here, let me just go to the base. So this is just one of my backgrounds from the quarterly planners, and I thought, why not have this stark white background? We can have a decorative background as well. They do have writing on top, so I'm going to just crop it first and take the writing off, and then put it into position here as the background. And make sure that I get off of the base so it locks into place. And that just is just softer and prettier, and I love the look of that. I left this here so that I could show you that I change out my pens every month. So easy to do. Why is that one? Could be on a different layer. Let's see if I can figure out. Yeah, it's on the base here. So basically what I do is, I'm going to move over here, is I just take the tab at the little circle at the top, and I press on the color palette, and I choose the color that's first in the palette, and I move on and do the same thing for the entire palette at the top, which I've already done. And that's how easy it is. And if you wanted to add some more, you just press the plus button. Okay, let's move on so I can show you a few other things. Here is another way of using the background here that I thought was just so much fun. And it is using, we're up here now, it's using my, my date stamp release. Okay, here it is, where you are able to stamp the color and October and put the number in there. And I thought it would be fun to put it on top of my cards, and you could put it anywhere that you want to, off to the side, either side, in the center, smaller, bigger, however you want, however much space you have. I would, and when you combine them, you can just group them together and you can have one. Another way to use those stamps on your planning cards here. Okay, so here is an example of how I'm using those tags. This is so adorable. Some of these stickers are from October 2024, and this one is a color changing one. And so are the frames for my color changing set. And it's just so super pretty how you can create a really beautiful photo memory. You can even write on them. So I'm going to just show you. If I highlight this, and I've already put all my colors in for October, that I can press style and choose any color that I want to from that color palette so easily. Is that not fun? I'm super happy that you have the opportunity to use this tag as a color changing sticker for all of your digital planning for years to come. Again, same with this one. All you have to do is press style and, oops, not that one. Press style. Here is the caveat. That is text that I put on here. So it's going to change into the same color if you lasso it. So I'm going to move that to the side, and we're going to lasso this one and change the colors of it. So black for Halloween, super nice. And then you can put your text back on. Again, you don't have to have this particular text, which is FZM embossed. You can use anything that you want to. And here is an example of how I layered 2 stickers together. And I put the view from here of our trees in our yard. And on top of here, I'm just going to write a few things and merge all of this together. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't, because I do want to see the photo, and I've created myself a really cute memory. This little insert is from my Endless Sticky Notes pack, and here is one of those sticky notes with one of the toppers on it. Love this too. If you haven't taken a look at that video, shameless plug, but it is a lot of fun to be able to change the color of your sticky notes at, however that you want them to be. So that is that page. Let's move on. And here is examples of how I am using the clipboards. So here is how I would recommend that you use it. When you bring your clipboard in, I would use it at a larger size before I make it smaller to put on my page, so that the fonts and basically that the fonts stay consistent. So whatever size that you've made it, if you want to add more clipboards, make sure you make them the same size stretched out. So, oops, I apologize. So here's one where you can, I just simply put text at the top. So let's just ungroup all of this and see what text that is that I'm using. That's called Buttermilk Biscuits. I'm really loving that one for October for some reason. And we're just going to group it back together. So photos for the week, Thanksgiving menu that you can put on there. Isn't that gorgeous on a clipboard? Halloween party checklist. Some of these stickers are from 2024. Here is that little checklist on top of here that I put. A weekly journal. Currently, my health and fitness chart. 1 line a day. So those are the examples that I came up with. And I absolutely love these clipboards and how you can use them. I hope that you can come up with lots of ideas. I'm not done yet, so I hope that you can bear with me. I know this is a longer video, but I'm excited about everything here. Okay, so this is so much fun. Here is this gorgeous coffee cup with texture on it and texture on the band. I really love how these turned out. And you can use this in a variety of ways because you can take the lid off. Yes, you can. You're going to just tap on the lid and you can move it over. And inside you have the space to put writing, secret writing if you want to, because it's going to hide behind your coffee cup, photos, anything you want on here. Is that not fun? And you just position it into place and it hides away. And I like to create this writing or anything on their full page, and then I would take it and resize it. And this is, and put it on my planner. Now this is a good sticker to have in your sliders tab, so that's the one that's unlocked and that one that I can move out of the way if I want to, anytime that I want to. So it kind of would be fun to move it off the page, and then you can grab your little cup and your writing on there and move it back into place anytime that you want to. Is that not fun? I have so many ideas for these kinds of hidden writings. Private, you know, you could put private things behind there. I hope that you enjoy that, because that's one of my favorite things that I did for this month. All right, friends, I think that's it. I am so happy that you joined me. I apologize for the late release, but I hope that you enjoy, and we will see you in the next video.